Welcome to Maths Clips. Today we will cover a lesson on remainder with subdivision. As a recap of the previous lesson, the remainder concept, this covers word problems involving fractions of a set. And usually the word remainder appears on the problem sums. Now for the remainder with redivision, we will draw a model that is subdivided, and then we would redivide them again into different equal number of units. Let's see an example. David spent 2/7 of his money on pens and 3/7 on pencils. David spent a quarter of his remaining money on a ruler. If David had $112 at first, how much did he spend on the ruler? Okay, so a remainder concept, we would start with the first sentence and draw a model with a long box of 7 units. Right, and then we'll mark off 2/7 of his money was spent on pens, so that's 2 units, and then 3/7 on pencils, so that'll be 3 units for pencils, and that would give us the remainder, which is 2 units. So put that as left or the remainder. Now the next one is David spent a quarter of his remaining money. Alright, so we are looking at the portion of the box shaded in yellow. So we'll take these two boxes, right? Now we need a quarter. So from 2 units, we will now have to subdivide them into 4 units. So what we'll do is to multiply them by 2, right? So that will give us 4 units. So every one will have to be done with a ruler. We'll take a quarter of it, so that will be 1 out of the 4 units. And then for every one, we would now have to multiply that by 2, and that gives us a total of 14 units now. Right? So if David had $112 at first, how much did he spend on the ruler, which means the purple block? Since there are a total of 14 units, so we know 14 units would give us $112. So we'll solve for 1 unit. Now you're going to have $112 divided by 14. And you're now going to tell me that, no, we have not covered the 14 times table. So what we'll do is, we will first divide each of them by 2, right? Because we are both even numbers, so we can divide that by 2. So the first one, the 112, we'll divide that by 2, and that gives us 56, right? So we'll take 56 divided by, and the second one, we also divide that by 2, so that gives us 7. So now we can divide, right? 56 divided by 7, that's the 7 times table, so that gives us $8. So the purple one represents the ruler, which is 1 unit, and so the answer is David spent $8 on the ruler. In the next lesson, we'll be covering the remainder concept with part of the remainder. Thanks for watching.